So for the past 2 years, all of my video editing and filming has been done right here. It's a bit bland, it's a bit boring, but it definitely gets the job done. While this is just a corner of the bedroom in my 1-bedroom apartment, I feel like I've definitely made the most out of it, but I feel like I've outgrown it. My wife is a commercial product photographer and she's been working out of a studio space that we rent for about a year now. But she recently got a full-time photography position at a studio, which means she won't be using her studio that often anymore. But the lease on her studio doesn't end until March of next year, and we were trying to figure out what we should do so that we're not just throwing away money on a room that won't be used but maybe once or twice a month. So we decided that I would take over the space and just use it as a place to film my videos and to edit and just go work. Because I think it's important to have that separation between your work life and your home life. And as you can tell, I don't really have any of that separation right now. So this is the space we're working with. As you can tell, it's not very big, and there is currently a bit of an echo in here, so I'm trying to talk kind of quietly. But before I start bringing in all of my equipment, the first thing we need to do is take care of this echo, which leads us to the sponsor of this video. Poshwood was kind enough to reach out to me at the perfect time as I began remodeling this studio. Poshwood offers a variety of different color wood veneer panels that can transform the vibe and aesthetic of any room. Not only do they look amazing, they double as acoustic panels that can help absorb sound and get rid of any nasty echo. With Poshwood, I'm taking this room from looking bland and boring to helping shape this room into being somewhere I actually look forward to coming to work every day. The wood panels are incredibly easy to install. I went to the hardware store and picked up these black screws for drywall to help blend in with the acoustic material, and we were done in literally like 15 minutes. Not to mention, all of their products and materials are eco-friendly and were designed with sustainability in mind. You can use coupon code Dylan Blackburn to get 10% off of your order, or you can use the link in the description to get 10% off as well. Poshwood is currently running a sale for more than 10% off at the time of this video going live, and they told me my coupon code would match that percentage as well, and you help support me in the process. So thank you to Poshwood for sponsoring this video, and stick around to see the room when it's finished. So this is currently the wood panels as they are finished. I did run into one little problem. The building that my studio is in is a very, very old building. So thanks to the slant of the floor, I messed up the measurements when I was cutting the wood panel for the outlet. Luckily, I kind of fixed that, as you will see in a minute, but what can you do? As you can see, I managed to cut the wood panel to fit a little bit better, but regardless, it's going to be under the desk, so I'm not too worried about it. Currently, I'm just using my same old IKEA desk that I had before, but eventually I would like to upgrade to a standing desk, but I brought over my iMac as well. Who still uses iMacs in 2023? Personally, I really like iMacs, but maybe eventually I'll upgrade to a Mac Studio or maybe a Mac Mini. But of course, I have to add my Eat, Sleep, Shoot, Repeat sign that you guys have seen in a couple videos in the past. It fits perfectly and adds just a little bit of flavor to the Poshwood panels. And with the chair added, I just made sure everything was nice and symmetric and looked good, and the desk setup is finished. Everything looks good, so now we're going to tackle the other side of the room. I'm going to be bringing a couch in here, but before I do that, I want to mount some stuff up on the wall. So I'm putting up a couple shelves just to put some photos and some other decor stuff on as well. I'm not really the handyman type, so I'm not very good at putting stuff up on the wall or using any kind of drill or anything, so I'm doing my best. I tried to get everything as level as I possibly could, and I think I did a decent job. Now it is time to put everything on there. I have a photo of Winston-Salem, which is one of my favorites. I also have one of my favorite photo books by Joe Greer, The Lay of the Land. Then on the top, I'm just going to put some Lego sets that I really like. I have my New York City skyline. I also have Paris as well. just trying to make sure everything is as even and symmetric as possible. And last, I have my little Lego film camera. I might add some more stuff as well in the future, but for now, this is what we have. Next up, we have this workbench that I bought on Amazon. It was like $100. I guess you get what you pay for because this thing was a pain in the butt to put together, but I think I did it. I don't think I did it correctly, but it's good enough for me and I will take it. Once I got it put together, I was kind of skeptical, but once I moved it into place, I was actually pretty happy with it. Next up, it was time to hang the photos on the wall. Because what's a photography and YouTube studio if you're not going to showcase some of your art as well? I decided I would hang up photos from some of my favorite trips I've been on, which is a New York trip where I got some of my favorite photos that I've ever shot, as well as some photos from my recent Route 66 trip. If you have not seen that video, I highly recommend you go check it out. I decided to hang them up with Velcro command strips so it would be easy to swap them out whenever I want, and I think it looks perfect. Next up is a cheap rug that I bought on Amazon. It's okay for what it is, it's just a rug, not really a big deal, but I just wanted to add to that homey, roomy atmosphere that I wanted in my studio. And the final major piece of furniture to be added to the room is the couch. I found it online pretty cheap, and it's actually very comfortable. So this is it. I'm so excited to finally have a dedicated space where I can just go and create and edit videos. It is a very small room, so I did not want to cram too much stuff in here. I wanted it to still feel fairly open and not too cramped. My goal was to have the space be efficient enough to where I actually want to come work here every day. I wanted to find a nice balance of a place where I can actually come get work done efficiently, but also still have a little bit of a homey feel, which is why I have the couch in here. My goal was to not spend too much money building this space, so I think I ended up keeping it about $500. The couch itself I found an incredibly good deal on, and I think I paid like $250 for that. So I spent $250 on the couch, about $100 on the workbench, and about $30 on the frames, and then miscellaneous stuff like nails, screws, and the picture frames as well. So overall, I'm very happy with what I've done in here, and I'm excited to start creating videos and posting videos even more often than I was before. There's a lot of really exciting things happening later this year that I can't wait to share with you guys, and I'm excited to have this new studio space done. So I guess you could say this is the start of a new chapter for my YouTube channel. It's been way too hot to go out shooting in the past month, so that's why I have not made any new photo walk videos, but I promise those are coming soon as the weather kind of chills out just a little bit. So thank you for watching this video, guys, and thank you to Poshwood for sponsoring this video and providing me with these amazing wood panels. I think they really complete the room, and without them, this room would look incredibly boring. So if you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to help support me so I can continue growing and reaching a larger audience, and go out and shoot.